Hey there, how's it going? Seen a cool anime, just not. I seen two cool new animes. One was the Seven Deadly Sins, and the other one is Parasite. I'm going to talk about Parasite in just a little bit after this video. So, yeah, Seven Deadly Sins. This has, when I first seen it, I was kind of torn as to what is the best way for me to explain this anime, and I can explain it in the same right that I explained, what was it? Kill la Kill. I can explain it in the same right as I explained Kill la Kill. And that is the fact that this is the epitome of a 90s anime. Or at least a 90s team anime. In which that you have +5 of the strongest people of this generation, and then the story is that these badasses, for some reason, they are spread out, and then the entire first half of the story is getting them back together. That has got to be by far the most interesting way to create a whole list of badass characters, and then just gradually just get to get people to get into what these characters are going through and just to get a feel for each character. Now, how far the story is going on, or at least from what you can tell from the ending, they're only gonna from the opening and the ending, they're only gonna talk about 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Okay, so saying the main character's name is fairly fucking difficult. Meliodas, I think that's his name. We have Diane, Bond, and King. And I did do a little bit of reading on each of these characters, wikis and shit like that. And also I did read a bit of the manga. And the fact that, and there are 3 other members of the 7 Deadly Sins, which that we don't necessarily know about. In the anime, it does cover the first 4, or at least the first, it's so far along now, episode 6, in which that it does talk about the first 4, which that is a pretty cool thing to me. However, I will say that I do recommend this anime to a lot of people. It's something in which that I don't want to get into spoilers talking about villains and other things. However, I will say that this is a series that does, or at least that can hold my series, because it's just like an anime that I used to watch so long ago called Ronin Warriors. It's not necessarily the same premise. However, it's kind of the same premise of 5 badasses, something happens, they're all separated, and then the episodes are spread out amongst finding each and every one of the members so that they can become this badass team again and take on ultimate evil. Now, that is a cool thing about that I feel is going to be a major thing that keeps me watching for 7 Deadly Sins, which is that you have the main badass, which is the Wrath of Anger. Then we meet, I think we meet the Wrath of, we meet Envy, which is Diane. Then we just met Greed, which is Bond. And they mentioned something about Sloth, which was King. And it's very interesting upon how they're doing it. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that. This is my first impression. I tell everybody to go out there and watch that. It's a very interesting show, even though the action is a bit over the top, but at the same time, it's very interesting. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves show. Please check out this anime, and I will see you guys next time. I'm out.